Hello, fellow summoners, and welcome back to the channel. It has been a hot minute since I posted anything, but I was asked to just kind of put something together real quick for the arena, for the 5-star featured. I know as the game progresses, it's just been kind of can be a frustrating occurrence. You can run into death squads here and there. So I ran it several different times, purposely lost out, started over, just try to get a good idea of what I could and could not use. As you can see, I've posted it all. I always get the angles backwards. I've posted it all up here. Not gonna like hide it and reveal it slowly. I've done that crap before and didn't want to do it this time. So obviously just pause anytime you need to and look through that. But from my experience, and like I said at the very top, everything's subject to change as the game progresses. As more and more rank 3 5-stars show up, more and more rank 3 6-stars show up, and other things along those lines, or as soon as we get to a rank 4 6-star, it's going to throw all this off again because it's going to continually progress. So what I found, obviously in rounds 1 through 5, you can use anything you want. A lot of times what I like to use here is my rank 1 5-stars just to get the quick points that you can get from the 5-stars, while at the same time, because they're really tough to use later on, when you get down to the rank 1s, you're going to be really getting close to the death squad range. Maybe with suicides on, you can get by with it. But anytime I used my rank 1 5-stars, I was running to death squads after round 15. So I use them up front, and you can use them to sandbag later if you need to, but I'll kind of go into that in a second. So rounds 6 through 9, there's a lot of different options for 6 through 9, and as well as 10 through 15. And there's probably a lot more than what I listed. I just listed some common ones. So what I like to do personally is when I hit round 6, I jump right into my 6-stars. I start at my weakest ones and start working my way up. So if you only have 1 or 2, just pop them, use them pretty quick. If you have more than that, definitely hit a couple rounds of this. One reason I suggest this over the other options is because you immediately get your 6-stars into the refresh rotation, so you can get that 12-hour cycle done as quick as possible, so you can use them again. So anyway, 6 through 8 are relatively simple, but you can get hit with the death squad on 8 and 9 if your 6-stars that you're using are kind of lower ranked, or lower PI, or unranked if they're 6-star rank 1, level 1. So I'd recommend bringing at least the 125s that you have, or 6-stars that you feel confident. Like in most of these situations, you have power gain or some type of burst, power drain or some type of burst. Definitely is going to help out there. Sandbag is another option. If you feel safer with it, you can use 2 rank 1 6-stars, and then use like a rank 1 4-star, just to really get that PI difference as far as you can. When you do that, most likely you're going to end up with some equal level PI as your 2 6-stars, so you can just pick one fight to lose and win the other 2. With the 6-stars you brought in. You can also use like rank 4 5-stars and a rank 1 4-star, and you can also use a rank 3 5-star, 2 rank 3 5-stars, and a rank 4 1-star, but those are tougher fights. So if your roster is just minimal and you need it, you can definitely throw in the 2 rank 3 5-stars and then a rank 1 4-star. You'll probably fight some rank 5 5-stars, so as long as you're confident in your champs and your skill with playing the game, you're going to be okay. Again, I recommend either someone that's high burst or a power drain, just in case they decide to not throw their specials. If you have like even champs like Hawkeye or Quake or something like that you can use, just to get as much damage on them, and then keep them lower power, so it gives you more chance to bait the specials, since they don't like to throw them a lot of times between round 6 and 15. So yeah, then the other option, if you don't want to sandbag, is using like 5-star rank 4s. You can use 3 of them together. Sometimes I'll run into rank 5s, but again, you're only 1 rank down. So in my opinion, I don't consider that a death squad. You're not running into rank 3 6-stars. You might get some rank 1 and rank 2 6-stars, or rank 5 5-star. But even in that case, that's literally just 1 tier above where you're at. So hopefully you can take those things out as well. So that's 6 through 9. Just be aware that those are the fickle rounds. Those rounds are the ones that it seems like you do the same thing every time. Then one time you just end up with just a junk matchup. If stuff doesn't show up right, or if you're running into issues where this doesn't work, please let me know in the comments or something down below, so I can look at it, take a look, and see what you did, and see if there's a way that I can duplicate that and replicate that, to see if it was just a one-off occasion or if that's something that's pretty standard. So on 10 through 15, Again, you can use whatever you want to use here. If your roster is deep enough, there's different, sorry, not whatever you want to use. If your roster is deep enough, there's a lot of different options that you can use. So again, here in my personal preference, what I like to do here is my rank 5 5-stars. I have enough to get me through all 5 of those rounds to where we can get, just use them every single time. But I realize that's not the same for a lot of people's rosters, especially if you're watching a video like this or having questions about this. That might not be your roster right now. So you can sandbag these fights with 2 rank 3 5-stars as well, and a rank 1 4-star, similar to rounds 6 through 9, or rank 4 or rank 5 5-stars, and then use that rank 1 4-star. It's a great way to get through these fights pretty quick. And what I'd recommend is, honestly, guys, if your roster's not deep enough, don't force yourself into fights that if you're not sure, and waste that time. So like if you burn a lot of your roster 6 through 9, and then you need those same champs in 10 through 15, just wait for the reset. You don't always have to push to the end of the milestones. It's actually probably more beneficial for you, especially as you're developing your roster, to spread out the arena points. So you can get more of those 4-star shards to get the gold and the ISO from that as well. That's what I like to do, is just minimize my time in each one and get the basic rewards, especially the gold in the first three milestones of the arena, because most people are doing arena for the gold anyways. So anyway, like I said, you can sandbag those fights, the rank 5 5-stars. You can use your 6-stars as well for the sandbag if you want to use 2. If you want to use 2 of your rank 1 6-stars, and then use a rank 1 4-star. Basically, anytime that you're using a champ that's rank 4 5-star level or higher, you can sandbag with that safely, from what I've noticed. But again, you can run into some of those tougher fights where the people are a tier above you. So if you're bringing rank 4, you could run into some rank 5s or rank 2 6-stars. Hopefully you're able to knock those out, since it's only a 1 tier difference. But again, I didn't run into any of those rank 3 6-star groups, where even if you play well, sometimes it's chip damage or the opponent not throwing specials, the fight can just end pretty quick. And of course, a lot of people are taking really difficult champs to fight up to that rank 3. Some of the prestige ones, and the other ones are just can be tough, and they don't want to throw their specials. And when that's the case, you can kind of are up against the wall. So anyway, that's kind of my opinion there, guys. Rounds 15 onward, you can use just about anything. I would avoid your rank 1 5-stars, as well as anything under your rank 4 4-stars. I don't drop into the rank 3s. Honestly, I think your time is a lot better served if you're spending that much time in the arena and you have that deep of a roster. I'd highly recommend going towards the other arenas with those, just to maximize any 4-star gain you can, and more gold, more units, more ISO, basically getting those first several milestones knocked out. So anyway, that's just some quick opinions there. Obviously, you do what you want, and if it doesn't work, let me know, because I'd love to hear about it. And if there's a way that I can take a look at it and see if I can duplicate it, like I said, I don't mind putting edits and changing this around. But this is just from what I've experienced. Obviously, there's thousands and thousands of people playing this game, so I can't get that massive of a pool to tell you exactly what the situation is every single time. I know there's weird PI cutoffs where things change. If you drop under a certain PI for certain stuff, it can actually trigger the death squad versus being over it. And sometimes if you're under a different PI threshold, the death squad no longer triggers. So the AI and the algorithm for Arena is super wonky. And that's why we keep trying to adjust it as best we can. So we got this video. Also, there'll probably be a spreadsheet that comes out through the app, so pay attention to that online. Some different bots that are out there will probably put something together for you to make things nice and simple. But anyways, I hope this helps. Both conserve time and let you guys get those rewards that you're looking for in Arena, and just get those through those first rounds as quick as possible, so you can get on to actually doing the mindless grind if that's what you're wanting to do. But anyways, guys, hope you have a fantastic day, and you guys are having a good time through quarantine as best you can, and we'll all make it through on the backside of this. And you guys stay well, stay healthy. We'll see you later. Bye.